Peace, 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 my loves. Grand rising, grand day, golden rising, rich rising, infinite rising, grand day, grand evening, wherever you are in this lovely universe. Today we are doing the ancestor messages for Earth sign, and this may be a little bit over 5 minutes, but it'll be all right. So we are using the Hoodoo Tarot today, and we have Aunt Caroline, which represents the Wheel of Fortune in a regular deck. Okay. So there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. The plant for this card is hickory, and the images of Aunt Caroline standing, in her doorway in her home in Newport, surrounded by reporters. Carolyn Dye, born 1843, transitioned 1918, aka Aunt Caroline, was born into slavery in South Carolina before being relocated along with her parents to Arkansas. After being freed in 1865, she married and began her work as a cartomancer. Playing cards was a specialty. Aunt Caroline had been aware of her psychic gifts as a child, and she quickly earned a reputation as an effective and reliable counselor. Her clients were racially diverse, and it was not uncommon to see an entire train cars of people disembarking into Newport to seek out her services. Aunt Caroline was industrious too. She sold meals to the crowd of people awaited her, and she invested in land and property with the money she earned. There is a legend that she buried a cache of gold somewhere in the area. After her death, many people tried to find the treasure but were unsuccessful. Aunt Caroline's skills and amazing rags to riches story are two reasons why she became a legend. The meaning of this card is an indication that fate is a factor regarding whatever it is that you are inquiring about at this time. Rack your brain about what you or someone else could have done differently if you like. But the truth is that everything turns out exactly how it was supposed to. This can be a very hard pill to swallow in an age when people want to believe that their thoughts or choices are always dictate outcomes. The existence of a greater plan is not a welcome concept today because it implies vulnerability, which is automatically translated to weakness in the minds of many. We are used to images of people casually walking away in slow motion from explosions or car crashes or crashing through windows without a scratch. We then want to be indestructible and flappable people too, but this is not the movies, it's reality. We know in real life that those characters most likely would have died in that raging inferno, and the window crasher would be blinded or cut to ribbons. The audience likes these things. The audience likes that these things didn't occur. They like the implication that the characters escaped or were cooler than what fate had planned for them. Aunt Caroline teaches us that this way of thinking is fantasy. No one can escape their fate, and the incidences are no accidents. She also teaches us to expect the unexpected to escape. This card is trying to tell you that to understand why things are happening or why things turned out the way they did, you must consider the bigger picture. So if you receive this card, uh, have your thoughts always have you thought about turning the unexpected incident into an opportunity? This was fate. One door closes, the other one opens. What was it really an accident? Your luck is about to change. You don't like it? Tough shit, it's about to. We're all just players in one big chess game. Do you really think this is all about you? Get out your own way. Why were you born and why are you here? Miracles happen every day. Do you respect the cycle of life? And how do you feel about getting older? So, like I said, this reading's going to be a little bit over 5 minutes, but all in all, you have some good things coming to you. But what you have to understand is that everything happens for a reason. Things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. The universe and source are conspiring for your highest good at all times, whether it may seem like it or not. Sometimes in those rough moments, like for instance, you could be running late for an appointment, okay? And you're frustrated about running late, but the reason why you're running late is because there was a 6-car pileup on the highway, and the highway that you were taking, and it could have been that you were going to be in that highway, but source protected you and guided you in a different way. So release the need to control everything and be vulnerable when it comes to diving deep into connecting with source as well as your ancestor. All right. Have an amazing day, Earth signs, and Ashe.